Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best 4K monitors. Starting at number 10. Asus MG28UC. Being from Asus, we expect it to deliver on some good features that make it stand out. You can be sure to have a great time using it from today. The manufacturer did a good job of designing it for extreme performance. This should make it one of the best when it comes to gaming. You will always have a great time gaming at all times with this model. The base will swivel, can go either left or right. It can go up to 60 degrees. This should be enough for most people who might want to swivel the monitor. The other good thing is that the monitor can pivot up to 180 degrees. This makes it change from landscape mode and portrait mode to save on space on your desk if you need it to do so. The model comes with the 4K display resolution of 3840x2160. This is something great for those who have always admired the use of a top performance screen. You get that it also has a response time of 1 millisecond and a refresh rate of 60 Hz. This quite good when it comes to a gaming monitor. There will be no issues such as screen tearing. If you have to make any changes to the settings, you should have an easy time doing so from the controls. You get a joystick pinned on the back that should make it easy to navigate through the various menu items. It is possible to change the settings so that the monitor works great for you. The color accuracy is really good with the model using the sRGB mode. You can be sure to have a great time using it. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Dell Ultra HD 4K Monitor P2415Q. Dell did a good job with this model. You can be sure that it is going to deliver on the best performance that you have always wanted. The monitor design is fairly uniform that can make you think about getting it even. It is not too distracting, but at the same time, will work great to deliver on the performance you have always wanted. The model comes with all the adjustments that you could want. Sometimes you will like should be the rotation feature. This is built into the stand. It makes it easy if you have to share something with a colleague without moving the whole monitor. It also has a decent tilt degree that you will like. As for the case construction, you will get that it is impeccable. There were no shortcuts made here. As for the connectivity options, you can be sure to find it versatile with a few issues. The model has a DisplayPort and mini DisplayPort connections in addition to one HDMI 1.4 port. The 1.4 is not common as most devices use the 2.0 port for the HDMI part. Having this screen up and running is no problem at all. It comes in two parts, which is a monitor and stand. You just have to clip the stand onto the monitor and you are good to go. There are no screws required, so it should not take you long before you are done. The OSD and controls are simple to use. You will find the touch and context-sensitive buttons on the edge. You should have an easy time making the settings. Number 8 of my list. LG 4K UHD 27UD 88W. Everything about this model is about being great in functionality and attractive at the same time. You are going to like its white chassis and the elegant curved stand. There is no doubt that the manufacturer did a good job when it comes to the overall design and creation of the monitor. Starting with the design, the LG brand did a good job with this one. You are not just paying for the performance, but also for the looks. You can be sure to have a great time looking at this screen each time it is in front of you. It looks great enough for it to justify the price tag that the manufacturer wants. The stand is not just there for looking good, but rather also deliver on the best support for the screen. The good thing is that you can rotate the screen to where you want. This makes it great for having a comfortable height and angle. You will not find any complicated knobs or levers. All you have to do is rotate the screen in the direction that you want. Whatever you will need for gaming can easily be attached to the various ports on the back panel. With the 2 HDMI ports and 1 DisplayPort, you should have enough ports for display inputs. There is no doubt you will have an easy time finding a use for it. The model is good when it comes to the overall gaming experience. You will have a great time gaming as compared to the other models on the market. At 60 Hz refresh rate, you should find that it can keep up with most games. Coming at number 7. Asus ROG Swift PG248Q. The model has the gaming vibe written all over it. You can be sure to have a great time when it comes to using it for such activities. It comes made as a Tennessee panel, which is cheaper as compared to the IPS panel. As for the performance, the Tennessee panel is still as good. The best part is the response time of 1 millisecond. It should make it possible for you to enjoy gaming with no screen lag at such response times. If you are an NVIDIA user, then you should have an easy time using this particular model. This is because it comes with the G-Sync important to optimize those NVIDIA GPUs. You should have a great time gaming with no screen tearing starting today. This is the kind of features that most gamers would want to see in their gaming monitors. Having a high refresh rate is something you are going to like with this model. It is possible to switch it up to 160Hz or 180Hz. This just shows that it can get quite fast indeed. At such refresh rates, you find it is great as compared to some models within the same price range. Setting it up will not take a lot of time. You should be up and running in no time. Just follow the instructions as given by the manufacturer to set it up and use it. You will notice it is possible to adjust a few things such as tilting, pivoting, and rotation. You can always keep it at an angle that you find works great for you. At number 6, LG 34UC79GB. This model is all about giving you the performance you have always wanted when it comes to gaming. It is not just about gaming, as you can still use the same for the other activities you might have in mind. For most people, you can be sure they're going to be happy when they get to first see this type of gaming monitor. One thing you will like is its disarming effect. At 34 inches, you will definitely see it being vast. To make it even better, the model is curved. This draws your attention to it even further. Once you power it on, you will find that it is relatively normal just like other monitors. You will not be intimidated to use it. The best part is that the image quality is impressive for the curved monitor. Having the 21:9 aspect ratio is something that makes it pop. You are going to like the extra width better for films. It should be great for you to keep using it even further for other works such as real estate. Those who like gaming can also enjoy their racing games too. With more immersion in the scenes, you can take gaming to a whole new level. The model comes with a crazy refresh rate of 144Hz, which should be great for various uses. If you get to use it for gaming, then you will end up with no screen tearing between various scenes. The additional inclusion of the AMD FreeSync makes it further amazing. You should be in a position to play games with 50 FPS to 144 FPS always. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. BenQ ZOWIE XL2540. This is one of the most impressive gaming monitors that you can get right now. The manufacturer gave it a simple but functional look. It is the look that even a gamer will like to see in front of him. When it comes to setting up the monitor, you can be sure to have an easy time doing so. You simply have to attach the base and stand. It is quick setup that should not present any challenges. As for the size, you might think it is small, but it is definitely good. You can find it being less bulky, so that portability is not an issue. This is the kind of monitor you can find in an office and still use it for gaming when taking some breaks. You are going to like the accessory that comes with the monitor that is referred to as the S-switch. This type of switch will let you quickly switch between the various inputs. You can switch between the various presets depending on the games you want to play. These presets will optimize the monitor so that it works accordingly. Unlike in other many models, this monitor can be adjusted in almost any direction. You can adjust it vertically by 140 mm, swivel it by 45 degrees in either direction, and so much more. You get the markers that help you with deciding where you want the model to face with ease. One of the amazing features should be the light screens on either side of the monitor. They will help shield your eyes and the screen from the distracting ambient light. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Alienware 25. Alienware is not new to making some crazy hardware, especially for gaming. You will find that their laptops are the best when it comes to gaming hard. The company did a good job when it comes to the build quality and game-centric features found on this model. For many, they will find that it ticks the boxes for many gamers who want something extreme. One thing that will grab your attention is just the way it looks. It is easy to set up, so you should be looking at it in no time. It comes with a black and silver design, which is something common with the other Alienware products. The model has the sharp angles of the neck and stand that makes it not look like a normal office monitor. The bezels, which seem to be the competition with many monitor manufacturers, are also worth checking out. The bezels at the bottom is thicker than the others to give it a contrasting look. This might make the monitor to receive mixed reactions, which is understandable. The model does not need any tools when it comes to the setup process. The display further provides you with high-quality images. What you decide to do with that is up to you. Some will use it for gaming, while others find it great for office work. Either way, the vividness and accuracy of the monitor color is top-notch. The model is definitely going to give you better performance that will always appeal to you. There is the performance when it comes to gaming. The gaming experience is good since the model has a faster refresh rate. At number 3. Acer LCD Widescreen 27. Acer never disappoints when it comes to monitors. You should have a great time whenever you decide to pick this one for yourself. It is made to deliver on the performance needs that you might have for a monitor. The first thing you will like should be the setup process. It is simple and straightforward. It comes in 2 pieces that should make up for a minimal assembly. The model has the zero frame kind of design. This is important for giving you that premium display with no bezel around the screen. You are always going to love the way it looks. The additional silver strip that runs across the bottom edge completes the look. The design does not stop there. You get a glossy white plastic for the rear panel with a bit of silver trim. The manufacturer was all about making this model to pop. Well, the glossy finish, as we know, tends to attract dust and fingerprints, but that is not a big deal. The model is an IPS panel. It is crucial for those looking to get the best in terms of display. Combine that with the 4K resolution, and you end up with a model that works great just as it looks. The IPS panel makes it have a great viewing angle. You can easily be seated on the sides and still see clearly. The contrast, on the other hand, is also worth noting. The model comes with a 100,000,001 contrast and can support up to 1.07 billion colors. As much as you might never utilize them all, it is just good to know that it has the capability. Coming at number 2. Agon AG271 UG. If you are into gaming, you will always want to make sure that the gaming hardware that you use is quite good. It is the reason we have highlighted this one. Well, it might not have the newest sleek looks, but it definitely pulls crowds for being curved. There is no doubt you are going to have a good time using it all the time. People seeing your setup are also going to get themselves a monitor like yours. One of the features that stands out should be the aluminum wings. These are also decorated with LED strips. They give it that mean look that always appeals to many users right now. You also get the model having a folding headset hanger on the upper corner of the rear panel. This is definitely something you have not seen in other models. The monitor on overall feels built like a tank. It is sturdy and should easily deliver on the many benefits you have always wanted. Being sturdy and stable makes it great for gaming or any activity you might think of. The craftsmanship on overall is just amazing. The manufacturer did put a good amount of time in making this better. This is a VI panel that delivers on a good resolution and refresh rate. The response time of 4 milliseconds might not be the fastest on the market, but it is enough for you to game without drags. You can be sure that the color quality you also get from the model will be great. And number 1. BenQ PD3200U. We can always anticipate that we will have more demands when it comes to the monitors in the future. It is possible that sometimes you might have to upgrade your monitor to handle the graphics even better. It is the reason you might want to look on the side of the 4K monitor. You can be sure that the 4K monitor is not going to be a budget buy, as most of them would be more expensive than the regular monitors. We get to look at this model that comes with a number of top features that you can like. Starting with the design, this one is simple but yet elegant. The manufacturer must have thought about the productivity when creating the monitor. You will find that the monitor is of high quality, keeping in mind that it comes from a top brand. At 32 inches for a monitor, you can say it is large. It should give you a better feel when it comes to the overall use of the monitor. The thin bezel should make the design pop even further. You are going to like it for stuff like gaming other than working on your projects. The model comes with a small footprint. This means that it will not take up much space on your desk. You also get an adjustable stand that should help with the overall use of the monitor. The stand still feels sturdy to make it easy for you to use the monitor without worrying about breaking anything. You still get a number of ports that you could use when it comes to the overall functionality. These ports include 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, a DisplayPort, mini DisplayPort South Dakota card slot, 3. 5mm audio port, and 2 USB 3.0 ports. It just goes to show that connectivity is not a problem with this model. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.